coming to Bali, and then you are seeing that there are unlimited number of waterfalls, and you want to visit all of them. But let's be practical, it's not possible. So I am chasing the top 3, as per my list, top 3 waterfalls of Bali. Here we are at the first location. This is called the Munduk Waterfall. I'll just write down the description here so that just in case I misspelled it, so you can find it. And this one can be combined with any of the trips that you are coming to the North Bali, so that you can just combine it. And then it's kind of a 15 minutes walk from the parking lot down inside. And then when we go down, I'll probably give you a nice little B-roll. I'll see, if it's possible to fly a drone, we'll do that. And then let's go. If you want to have a look at the ambience as to how it goes down, I'll show you now. Now when you're coming to these waterfalls, you should keep in mind that there is an entrance fees. Say for example, with this one it was 20 each, so approximately it is 20. Like maybe the high ends would have 50,000 each, and that's like kind of $3, or I don't know the conversion, you multiply it. So that you need to keep in mind, just carry cash on you. I would recommend this waterfall just because the entire pathway that comes to this waterfall is really very scenic, and then once you just arrive at the waterfall, it's mesmerizing. Just outside this, they have made this pathway that is very nice, and then they have all these kind of flowers. So now we are heading to the topmost peak of the Chasing the Waterfall series of Bali, and then the entire way to this waterfall that is there in a cave is actually classy. You can definitely have some nice Instagram dope shots. Say for example, look at this. It is really very sketchy to get down, and then you have to be all wet because you have to be walking inside the river, I must say. Now this one is my top pick destination just because this is inside a cave. You will find waterfalls that are inside Bali, and I don't say that this is the best, but then the unique thing about this is this is inside a cave. Oh my god, this is majestic. And if you have to be here, what I would recommend is be here like maybe in the morning 10 o'clock to 2 o'clock, because then you can see the sun rays coming from there, and then you can see streaks of light beams coming. Oh, this is magical. So when you're coming to this, I would highly recommend you to be standing on one of these rocks so that you can get a nice Instagram picture. And this is probably the stairs you can use to climb on top of that rock and then get this nice unique vibe that you are getting here. And if you want, you can bring in your raincoats because that's all, water is, this is the full complete waterfall. My lens, my camera, everything is drenched in water, so am I. But such a magical place. I mean, when we're talking about the waterfalls, I would definitely recommend this. I mean, this in my list, top of the chart. So this was Chasing the Waterfall series for you. I hope you liked it. In this very waterfall complex, you will have like smaller waterfalls. The one we came down from that steps and then we went left. There is where the cave and the main waterfall is. If you come towards the right, you'll still find some, small kind of waterfalls, and you can still, have it a look. I mean, definitely not as magical as them, but still, whatever. Now I'm not very sure if we should be calling this a waterfall or not, but still, they say this to be a waterfall. And this is probably the end. If you want to have some jungle vibe, you can still continue and follow this river. I think it will lead to some other place, but I think these are the only two waterfall complexes that they are having here. This entire complex has two. One is this one and the one that you saw before. And this in itself is a very nice place just because of these two caves, and then you can get some sick Instagram shots here. So for all the waterfalls, you will have a lot of steps to climb. I mean, getting down still is easy, but climbing is difficult. What I would recommend is having good shoes. That definitely helps. And like, kind of be mentally prepared that you have to climb a lot of stairs. I mean, if you're going to Tukad or the major waterfalls like that, that is like 500 steps each way. So be in good shape. When you come up from this waterfall, you get this swing and then the nest that will be going later. So there are a lot of places where you can find it. I mean, it is difficult to be missed. Anyways, there are basically a lot of it. You can try the Bali swing. So this is the nest where you can get some like top Instagram shot. And this one is like a double swing. These are all humongous swings. Oh, there are one more. They have made this place very nice. I mean, if you would tell me, I would either compare it equal to the Bali swing or maybe even better. So you can combine these two things and no need to go to the Bali swing. And then this nest where you can get this top Instagram picture. Now this is probably some festival that is going on and some offering that is going on. So if you want to dive down deep into the cultural part of Bali, I mean, definitely even at this place you can come and you can see this Indonesian dance and the culture of it. It is really very lively. And then you also have a temple here, so you can visit them all together. So hence, in the list of the waterfalls, I would definitely recommend this in like the top of it, because you get an entire package. Come on. These are the offerings that all the Balinesian people do. I mean, when you're in Bali, just make sure that you don't step on any of these, because you'll find this everywhere almost. This is like a daily offering that is done. And whenever you're coming to any of the waterfalls, keep in mind that almost every place is like kind of shuts down by 5 o'clock. So if you're planning anything, plan everything before 5 o'clock. And then the nightlife in Bali is already amazing. when it comes to Bali, I mean, one thing that you should definitely try is their street food. I mean, this is basically their food. So there are like 2-3 things. One is nasi goreng. That is 100% do thing. So we have come out right here to some street joints where they have so where they have these small kind of shops, and they make all this the Bali cuisines and everything. And there are 2 things that I would highly recommend. The first is chicken satay. This is like kind of a grilled chicken or pork or whatever you feel like you can have it. And next is nasi goreng. Nasi goreng is kind of a chicken fried rice or a normal like noodles fried rice to it. And these 2 things are a must try when in Bali. And limit time, of course. So just down few of the more waterfalls because I'm coming back to Bali, and then I would like to know which are the next epic waterfalls which we can be going. See ya. Peace out. See you in another adventure. Bye.